Good morning, Zach and Tom. Really appreciate you guys allowing us to come down and remind everyone that we're having our annual spaghetti dinner. It's Fishers Peak Fire Department's one and only fundraiser. So you won't see me, or none of the businesses will see me, or the citizens will see me, knocking on their door, asking for a donation just once a year, and this is it. It will be held at the Sebastiani gym, it's been held there forever, and the address to the Sebastiani Inn is 204 Animas Street, and it's in that big, somewhat Quonset hut building. There is plenty of parking in the back, so if you find that you're having any problem, finding a spot out front, there's a pretty big parking lot in the back as well. And what it consists of is a delicious pasta dinner, and it's $13 for the dinner for adults. It's $10 for children. So, as we all know, it's hard to get a hamburger these days for that cost, and this includes everything for you. It includes obviously your meal as well as a dessert and drink. So it's a great price. Within that event, there will also be two other events, one being the silent auction and the second being the bake sale. With the silent auction, there will be rows of tables of donations that we've received from businesses, so that we have a chance to obviously raise some funds for the fire department. There's a lot of great stuff there. The businesses are normally quite good to us, and the fire department needs every penny that they can get. And the big thing that I want to emphasize right now, because a lot of people don't know this, it is a completely volunteer fire department. These firefighters go out in all different types of elements, all different types of situations, and they don't get paid a dime for it. They've made a choice to help people, businesses within the community and the county, with no compensation in return. And I think that speaks volumes to the character of these people and the dedication. It's comprised of anywhere from 15 to 20 volunteer firefighters. There's a good representation of women there as well. And they will always be called if there's any type of a fire, especially the forest fires, and as we all know, we're almost always in a drought situation. There are obviously the house fires as well, EMS, traffic accidents, you will see them. Trinidad Fire Department is a paid fire department, so all of their firefighters are paid. But even if it's not in Fishers Peak territory, you will always see Fishers Peak Fire Department there flanking Trinidad Fire Department, and it's normally reciprocated. So if it's in Trinidad or the county's territory, Trinidad will normally show up. And I think it's important to mention the fact that most of us will never know something happened. So we can go to bed that night, all cozy in our beds, and our firefighters are potentially out in 3-4 foot of snow and terrible weather, obviously very cold, and they're fighting whatever event took place. And we're all nestled in at home, safe in our beds. And that takes people to do that. That takes commitment to do that. That takes a compassion that is rare and wonderful all at the same time. Also within the dinner, there will be a bake sale. So, and I want to emphasize the fact that if there's anyone out there that is willing to donate a bake sale, you can bring it the day of the event. You don't have to call us necessarily, although I'm going to give you my number. All you have to do is come anywhere from 3 to 7, which is when the event will be held, and your baked goods will be auctioned off, and that money will go to the firefighters. 100% of the money goes to the firefighters. That no one is paid other than the captain. The captain has a paid position. The auxiliary, they're not paid. I'm not paid. No one takes home any compensation other than the fact, that we appreciate being able to do something for our community, and we thrive on that. So, as far as baked goods go, don't hesitate to bring a baked good down, because that will also help us. And the money will go to 100% will go to the firefighters' needs, whether it be safety gear, turnout gear, communications equipment. We were just able to buy a good communication systems from the money that we generated from holding these fundraising events. They will be able to also make sure that any other needs are met, anything that costs them financially. This fundraiser will assist them. And I also think it's important to let you know that these men and women give up a lot of their weekends or their Saturdays, because even though they're not paid, they still have to get all the training and all the certifications that a paid or career firefighter would have to complete. So they give up many of their Saturdays in order to maintain this training. I think for the most part, those are the most important elements. But please remember, we get a chance once a year to show our firefighters how much we appreciate them. To give back a small token of something for their huge dedication and their sacrifices. And we also need to remember that every time a firefighter walks out the door, they're normally walking into some type of a situation that's dangerous. So not only do they put their lives in harm's way, but it affects the family as well. Obviously, if something happens to the spouse, this is a family-wide emergency. And so I tend to beg people to just stop, realize everything that they're doing, and make a contribution. Now, again, my name is Carmen Richards. My cell phone, you can get me directly on the cell phone, is 719-680-4328. I will come to your home, to your business, pick up any type of donation that you have. I also have tickets, that I carry around, so I can sell tickets to the event. And again, it's only $13 for the entire dinner, $10 for children. And I think that summarizes, pretty much everything that we need to say as the importance, and that it's this Saturday. It will be held from 3 to 7. Also, at 7 o'clock, that is when we will let everyone know who won the bid. Whoever's the highest bidder at 7 o'clock is the one that will be taking, this gift home.